All right, class, for my sixth research or discovery project, I decided to do the Japanese keyhole tombs and just wanted to dive deeper into those. So, what are they? These were tombs that were built for the elite members of Japanese society called the Kofun. There were about 160,000 members that were selected from the most powerful or richest to be buried at these tombs. About 40 to 50 members are buried at this location right here. These tombs had clay sculptures carved into the paved rows for these tombs, and of these tombs, and were highly decorated to pay homage to the Kofun, since these were the wealthiest and most important people of ancient Japanese culture. The Kofun, the Kofun were known for their demonstration of exceptional technical achievements in earthen construction. So these tombs were considered Japanese pyramids, but they don't look anything like the pyramids we're used to seeing. The Japanese pyramids would go into the ground and resembled a more monumental structure, or mound, rather than a three-point pyramid like the pyramids of Giza. Another difference in the Japanese pyramids is they were filled with water surrounding the area to keep the tomb flourishing with plant life. They believed that if the tomb had life growing, then the buried would live forever. The reason for a keyhole resemblance is that it was supposed to represent, or is supposed to be the representation of their entrance or gateway into the afterlife. So here's a quick video on the keyhole tombs.
Today, we're introducing the next chapter of Notion AI. It's called
Osaka, Japan. In the middle of this modern metropolis lies the Daisen Kofun, a tomb for one of Japan's long line of divine emperors. Covering over 400,000 square meters, the Daisen Kofun is considered the largest tomb by area in the world. There are more than 160,000 Kofun dotting the Japanese archipelago, all of which contain the remains of emperors or their royal families.
there are burial mounds throughout the world. However, there's one specific shape that exists only in Japan, and this is the Keyhole Kofun.
Most of these can only be seen from the sky. This raises the question as to why emperors would be buried in such a way that they're actually being memorialized and being seen from the sky.
So yeah, kind of going more into that, the reason for the keyhole shape being viewed from the sky is that ancient Japanese emperors believed that their bloodline was of godly and not equal to humans. So to preserve their memory and their family line, they had tombs built to keep those families in a safe resting place. The Japanese tombs were the biggest tombs in the world, bigger than any other culture tomb. These tombs were for the elite and powerful members of Japanese society, but most importantly for the emperors and their bloodline. So the actual coffin that the emperors were buried in was surrounded by full stone and a stone ceiling. They thought that no one on this earth would be able to disturb their resting place. And here you could see, here's the actual mound, and then inside would be the tomb that they're buried in, and then the surrounding area is water. So how many of these tombs exist? Everyone knows that there's 3 pyramids in Egypt, but how many Japanese tombs are there? There's about 161,500 tombs scattered all across Japan. Most of these tombs have been reclaimed by nature and covering the mount where the buried were kept. This wasn't intentional because the area was surrounded by water to keep the life flourishing. Only a handful of these tombs have been excavated and explored. Many of the actual tombs are very difficult to find due to the surrounding nature covering the tomb. And here's a couple more pictures of other tombs scattered across Japan. And here you could kind of see that the nature around it has kind of died off, and it revealed the actual tomb mount. And here's my works cited page, and thank you.